Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's another episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shari. And
And y'all
baby,
know
who
who
the
ain't
hell
the
are
shit.
you all?
Hey.
Who are you, bitch?
Hey, I'm Ebony. How y'all doing?
Oh, you over here looking like a sex kitten today.
Looking like a snake. I'm going back to, I figured I would go back to high school.
Mm,
My
okay.
little Letterman jacket and, my little
Mhm.
headband. Can't see it.
Well,
And
I hope
just,
you're not. I hope you're not thinking about implementing little boys.
seniors. Definitely a senior on the football team, or definitely somebody on the basketball team or on the dance team for sure.
Mm,
I'm not a teacher. Fuck. I'm not teach. I'm teaching them something, but I'm not a teacher. Okay. I'm not on the payroll at the school,
okay.
so I'm not. Can't be arrested. He grown.
Okay. All right. Whatever. Anyway, what the hell are you drinking?
Ooh,
Because you was toe up last week.
listen. The husband has perfected the tequila sunrise,
It looks like it too.
and
It's
this
it's
this
the
is what I'm
right
drinking
blend
on.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He
Okay. I got me a little bubbly
oh,
today.
okay.
A little
Mm,
bubbly.
yes,
Hmm.
that was good.
That's what I got going on over here. I feel a little bourgeois today.
Today,
Yeah, I got my Frankie Beverly and Maze t-shirt on.
baby, it's time for them to retire. I love Frankie Beverly. But
Oh,
anytime he sounds like a broke dog, it's time for him to go ahead and set it down.
man, the last time I seen him, because I think I've seen him 5 or 6 times in my lifetime, and because he's my fave. And the last time I heard him, I said I can't ever go see him ever again because
That whoa
the way
whoa.
his voice is.
Hmm. Yeah, that
Oh,
whoa whoa
he
will
done
sound
sung
go
his
down,
when they say somebody has given their voice to the music,
baby.
every drop
Yeah,
Frankie
go ahead
Beverly
and
has given it up, and he needs to sit down, and they need to let him allow his
facts.
voice to relax forever. Cause
Absolutely.
whew,
You know who still sounds good though? I was watching this show and I came across it's like you have to guess who's the real singer out of these people. And they have people, celebrities judging to see who the real singer is. Anyway, Dionne Warwick was on
hmm
there and she had to
hmm
sing and that she still sounds good. And I was like, okay, good for you. She still got her voice.
okay.
Them teeth big, but them dentures is
She done got
denturing,
veneers for her veneers.
baby. She got them damn white chairs that was using to beat people's ass down there in Montgomery. Okay? Because this motherfuckers is big.
He's smiling. She's
Yeah,
shining.
exactly. That's I was like,
No,
good
and you
moly. Them
can
teeth are
always count on them. For sure.
exactly. Yes, I was like, good God Almighty.
Oh my goodness, girl, you is crazy.
You said it.
Listen, I know, I'm sorry. Um, let's talk about D Wade and Gabrielle Union.
Again, what we talking about them for now? What she done did or he done did?
Let's talk about Gabrielle Union
Hmm.
and D Wade. What's up, Gerald? Welcome
Hey,
in,
listen,
welcome in, welcome in. Don't nope, just jump in,
No.
jump in.
Yep.
Nope, jump in. Everybody, this is
Hey.
Gerald Jackson from
Hey,
the
Mr.
North
Jackson.
Carolina Beat.
hello. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Can y'all hear me? Oh, wow,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes,
Yes.
loud and clear.
Okay, okay. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Listen, it's been a
Hello.
day.
Yeah. It's been a day.
It's been a day. Listen. I just got back in from getting some Burger King and I have not eaten yet. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get on here because I'm on here. I have not eaten anything all day, but I'm here for a
All
little
right,
bit.
we appreciate you. We
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank
appreciate
you.
you. We ain't gonna take
Thank
up
you.
too much of your time.
Okay.
So
So good.
sure, we was
Just
about to talk
mhm.
about Gabrielle Union and D Wade right now. That's what we was about to talk
Oh,
about.
I
This
ain't caught up on that.
divorce,
See now, what's going on with them?
because the divorce is filed.
Really.
What?
The divorce is filed, and the world has plenty of things to say because we had Tia Kemp on, made her little comments and
Mhm.
everything and was like, Gabrielle Union for one is a hoe,
Oh,
like
Facts.
a
Allegedly.
garbage. No, she didn't say
Alleged
allegedly, honey. She
facts.
said she said a hoe. Not the kind of hoes that our kind of hoe listeners, not y'all, not HEAUX. She
right.
said HOE.
Well, she
Mm,
Gabby, because we friends.
That's
Um,
that's that's not even it. That's not even it. I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna let you get to comment in totality because
um,
she said that Dwayne Wade is a failure to the 305 culture. He
mhm,
ain't even from here. And what he done let Gabrielle Union do to Zaya,
I'm gonna say spirit.
basically is a curse and the cause of everything.
mm, 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 mm,
So the
mm.
world is around here talking about you damn right. She did this. They done
Mhm.
jumped all the way off the Gabrielle train and they all like, fuck her. And y'all never was a power couple ever. No one ever saw y'all as a Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Right, right.
Now, Gerald, your thoughts?
Well, I'm gonna say that I think they all hoes. Okay, one hoe can't call out another hoe because they both hoes. And I don't like Gabrielle Union for the simple fact that how she has, raised this young man to be, you know, a woman or whatever, she want to call him or what have you. Because like I said, his mom, stated that, they ain't, he wasn't doing all of that when she had him or what have you. But I'm glad that Gabrielle Union is and Dwayne Wade is getting whatever they're getting. This is my first time hearing this news right here. So hey, it is what it is. If you ask me, So hey.
And we asked, so
And
Look,
we
hey.
did.
if you
And
ask
we
me,
did.
look, they get what they want to get. They gonna listen. They deserve to get whatever coming their way. Okay, especially for what they did to that. And see, that's why I don't be doing people audiences, so I have to tone it down a little bit and
You
don't
don't
give.
Don't
gotta
tone it
tone
down.
nothing down over here. We just try not to say the N word, but everything
Oh yeah,
else, ass, titties, fuck that,
everything
then
else.
it's all good.
Exactly.
Well, that's mainly what I got to say about it. I don't think none of them shit. Like I said, now one of them can say anything about the other because they all full of shit when it comes down to them ways. Dwayne Wade, I feel like he's been a gazoo all his years. A man just don't act so feminine like that, and don't nothing really, be going on on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So let this woman go free. Let her go free. Let her go find her real man. Because I think sometimes, you could get caught up in everything that's going on, trying to push a child, trying to have a narrative with a child, with someone else's child, Gabrielle, and you can get lost in the fact of paying attention to your own husband and his ways and the things that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
You better say it.
you know,
What you got,
watch your
Ebony?
husband.
Well,
Watch.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a moment
Okay.
Oh God.
because only because I'm not really a fan of Gabrielle Union at all.
Right.
However, I do feel like she's getting a lot of the blowback
Mhm.
from this for them breaking up and her like she had the sole decision in this, and that is that man's son.
Mhm.
And he was just as big as an advocate as she was.
Mhm.
So if he and we all say that a child imitates who they see. The
Right.
daddy
Right.
just like a woman. So how are we gonna say something about this child who wants to be a woman?
Yeah.
And as far as that Tika chick, bitch, who are you? I
Mhm.
don't know who the fuck you is. Who Rick Ross person or whatever?
Mhm.
Yeah, who cares? Like you irrelevant. Nobody knows. And her veneers, I think her and fucking Deanne Warwick got her they same veneers from the same motherfucker because they both got them like chairs they mount from Montgomery. So we not I don't, I don't know. But I don't want Gabby to take the whole like I'm talking like we friends. I don't want her to take the whole blowback. Like she is, partly responsible for it, but she has been a hoe in the industry. She has said, I was a hoe in the industry. If y'all read her book, something about with wine or whatever, I didn't read it. I didn't subscribe to it. I don't know, but it was something about with wine or something.
Mhm.
But she admitted to being, out there. And she said that more than once. I was loose. I was
Right.
out in these streets.
Right.
And
Right.
when you're single, you can be out there in the streets to be free. Before I was married, I was outside. And now I'm inside.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they're over with. I'm glad that they're what I don't like is that now everybody's seeing how bad each other were.
Mhm.
And y'all was in this together and y'all was thick as thieves while y'all was in it. And now all of a sudden everybody's wrong. You don't like the way he's done this and he's done that. So I mean, for what it is, I hope at the end of the day, Zavia or whatever the child's name is, I hope they live their best life, however they get to live it, because regardless of how we like to think that the world is accepting transgender people, the world really is not.
Mhm.
So I just want them to run through this life like cautiously and living in their own truth, not who people who have seemingly dressed them up to be.
Yeah.
So I
That's
hope they recover and all this. And that's what the important part of this is the
yeah.
child.
Yeah. And that and I'm sorry to interrupt, but my thing is that's my problem, the child. Like when I was
Mm-hmm.
growing up, we grew up neutral, right? Gabrielle
Mm-hmm.
Union is getting a lot of pushback because she played a major role in Zion becoming Zaya, or
Yeah.
what have you. Dwayne was there to support because that's his child. But she was the one who had the hands on and all of this stuff, and a father having to accept that he's going to jump right on in and do what he need to do as a father. But I have an issue when you use children, when I just feel like that a child should grow up a child neutral, stop changing stuff, let them make that own
Yes.
decision. You know what I'm saying? Let them come to the terms of what they want to be or who they want to be when they get older. All this stuff in the school, teaching kids, I just feel like that's too much. That's just
It's a
my,
lot.
you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When you get older and you have, you want to make the decision to, live the life that you want to live, in that way, then so be it. But as a child, you should be worried about school, getting your education, getting a good job. You know what I'm saying? Building an established life. You know what I mean? And just worry
Right.
about the stuff
Yeah,
later.
I
That's just
agree.
me.
I just seen a video, I believe it was yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
of like this, it was like in a classroom setting.
Mm-hmm.
It was children and parents, and one dad came in and was like, "What's going on here?" And they was like, "What are you talking about? Like, why is this transgender person sitting amongst?" It was like maybe 4 to 7 year olds. Why is
Mm-hmm.
this person here? Like, and he was asking the other parents, why are y'all allowing this? you know, like this person and this person is actual. The person was actually a pedophile. This is an actual pedophile that y'all
Yeah.
have here amongst all of our kids, exposing
Mm-hmm.
our kids to this. What is wrong with y'all? Like they was going up, they called security on them and kicked them out and stuff. But like, yeah, like you know, what gives you the right to expose somebody
My
else's child
child,
to that?
exactly. That's I don't know. The world feels like I don't know if it's mainstream media or whoever, but we've come to a point where they feel like everybody has to be accepted. And then if you don't outwardly say I accept this, that you're against it. And that's not the case.
It's not.
I'm not against it. I just don't like the narrative is you're
Yeah.
seeing and I love all people.
Mhm.
Be who you're gonna be with, love who you're gonna love. I don't have an issue with that. I do have an issue with like something like having cartoons and Sesame Street and all those different things that are supposed to be child friendly. Introduce these things to my child or my grandchildren. That's an issue for me.
Yeah.
I need to be able to explain that to them in the way that they're going to understand it,
Yeah.
especially if they're not going to ever they won't
Yeah.
ever in the life that I
Yeah.
live and the walk that I walk, they might not ever see that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I need to be able to explain like you're going to see different people,
Right.
and if this person is a man or looks like a man, my 5-year-old grandson is going. Why does that man boy have on a dress? Because he's not, and then it's a problem because now I'm not teaching my grandson right. He's going to call it how he sees it because he's a child, and people just have to. People gonna people, and sometimes I just don't like them.
Yeah. I get what you're saying though. It's like you're not against something and you're not
Mm-hmm.
for something. So when you're in that situation, what do you say? You don't say nothing. You just let people do what they do. You know,
Exactly.
because if you're against something, you're going to say something. If you're for something, you're going to say something too. But
Mm-hmm.
if you're not against it or for it,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
what, you know what I'm
If
saying?
it's just not none of my business, exactly.
Yeah,
It's just none of my
it's
business.
none of
It's
my,
none of
yeah.
It's
my
a
business.
stay in my lane thing. Yep, it's a stay in
Exactly.
my lane.
Stay in my lane. That's,
I'm
yeah,
just gonna sit over
That's
here in my
it.
lane.
yeah,
Yes.
All right, so
that's,
while y'all in y'all lane, let's talk about some fetishes.
uh-oh.
Ooh. What kind of
So
fetishes you
what
got,
do
Misty?
y'all think? What do y'all think scat fetish is?
Who?
Scat fetish.
Scat fetish or coprophilia. It's either scat, it's another name for it. Scat or corporophilia.
And don't be over there Googling.
Look, that's what I'm like, I don't know. I ain't never heard of
You
that
got
one right
you
there.
have to guess. You have to take a guess.
Scat.
Yes.
Mm. I don't even know. I ain't never heard of that.
I know
I'm
you
from
just gotta
Alabama. I'm
take a
from the
guess.
dirty South, so it's a lot of
Okay,
stuff
well
we
just
know.
take a guess of where you just think just
I mean,
anything
I
that
don't
you
want to say nothing that's off the wall. What is
say something that's off the wall. That's what this is
Exactly.
a
for.
scat fetish?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Um, I mean, a scat fetish. I don't even know what scat mean. I mean, um, mm, I don't even. Let me
Just
see.
think about the type of podcast you're on. We are a sex positive podcast, so just know that it's gonna be something dealing with that.
Oh, child, y'all got me on that one right there. A scat fetish. Somebody, I mean, a blogger. I don't know. She said, "Look, I don't know what is a scat
Okay.
fetish."
Okay, Ebony, what you got?
So when I think of scat, what was the other word?
Cop coprophilia.
Ooh, copro. When I heard of scat, I thought of stuff being scattered for some reason. My mind went to scattering. So I'm gonna think of something being scattered or smeared over my body during sex, like poop or food or vomit, stuff like that.
I was gonna say something freaky, but I
Okay.
didn't know.
Okay,
Well,
so Ebony, for the first time in history,
Am I right, bitch?
the first time ever in fucking history of us doing the Kinktastic,
Say it ain't fucking so, bitch.
Bitch,
Are you
you are
serious?
fucking correct. It is actually
Oh,
the arousal of having feces defecated, like thrown all over you.
see, that's why I didn't know what that was because I don't. I'm glad.
Yo,
Thank you, Lord. I didn't know what that was.
I
Yes.
just wanna thank me for finally
Yeah.
getting that answer right. It's been a long time. It's been 4 years, and I just want to say thank you for my brain for always thinking outside the box.
Come on.
And yes,
Come
yes,
on,
bitch.
brain. Yes, brain. Come through. Come through.
Now hell, now that's some nasty. That's some nasty shit.
That is some
Yes.
nasty stuff to let somebody defecate on you and it just
And smeared around. I can't even imagine. First off, you can't even pass gas,
the smell.
and you can't do that around
The
me.
smell.
The smell
Right.
of it all. It's so funny because I'm not gonna tell you no lie. My brother came over today and he changed my nephew. My nephew, like 4 years old, and he had the whole house stank. Just imagine
A grown
a
adult.
grown person
I-
having some child, like some baby boop with.
I, baby, but we know people who have
Oh,
actively let someone shit on them on their chest and said, "Hey, the runnier the better." We
no,
yes.
no,
So
not the runnier the better.
listen, we know some nasty motherfuckers. But however,
and do.
They done been on the show.
no, he has not been
Oh,
on the show. We can't get. He'll never admit to it
oh,
in public. I'm sure.
listen. Oh, but I know some people that will now. They don't mind telling nobody. They'll tell them how many
Right.
bodies they got.
Mm.
They'll tell them how many they done gave that thigh out to, that clap to, and they'll tell them they fetishes.
Oof.
Kink.
Listen, listen,
Connect them to us
listen.
because we like to
So
put
this is
names
the
out.
perfect transition. So we didn't get to do the grand introduction of Mr. Gerald
Oh,
Jackson.
thank you.
He is the owner and author and creator of the North Carolina Beat. And if y'all don't know what this wonderful piece
Yes.
of journalism is, listen, it is the most vulgar, it is the most honest,
Oh
it is
yes.
the most, what the fuck did he say?
It's for the community.
News.
You doing it for the
He,
culture.
listen, listen. Okay, so we saw I saw the story. So y'all know, y'all listen to TikTok, y'all be on all social media. There's this story that came out about this girl who falsely accused her boyfriend of giving her HIV,
Mm, mm,
and I mean he was a college student, and
yeah.
I mean she just made up these
Reckless.
text messages.
Mhm.
She just did all kinds of shit. So I see this story, and then I first read this little story, and I was like, okay, this is crazy. It ain't the first time somebody lied. But then I seen the TikTok thing, and then somebody else sent me something else. But then, baby, because I was like, well, we're gonna talk about this on the show. So
Right.
let me Google him. So I Googled him because I'm trying to find his test results. Because at this point, the test
Yeah.
results was out. So
Right.
I'm like, well, I'm trying to find the
Yeah.
the, the key story. So
Yeah.
I types it in, and what pops up? The North Carolina Beat. I started reading, and I was like, what is this? Broke the girl that now we sent this story to everybody. I said, y'all have got to read this. Like
Listen, it's
we've been talking
journalism
about
at
this
its
story.
finest. It's
Yeah.
journalism at its finest. Do you have a journalism degree, sir?
No, I don't, but I be trying to tell people. I like to call it a blog, but when I'm handling some professional business, I'd be like, I'm a journalist because I am, but I didn't go to school for it. So it's just it really
That is your
started.
calling.
Yes,
Yes, it
sir.
really started when I got in trouble when I was really young and my case being used as a political pawn. And then I got out and started telling people what I was going through. And then it started going around and people started telling me their stories. And I started telling, they started telling me their stories and I started telling their stories to the public. And I blew up. But it's a really tough job,
Mm-hmm.
just to do a lot of research and try to get information. I'm an informational type of person. Like, you got to prove it to me 100 times,
Mm-hmm.
or what have you. But in this situation, I was the only blog that was like on the defense side for this guy, because I done seen people like this young lady. Not, I ain't gonna say her name on your show, but I done seen people like her before that get mad at a guy that don't want to. And then in this case, she blocked him. Okay. They were
Mm-hmm.
only talking for like 3 weeks, and she blocked him, and then he blocked her back. And you know how people get when they block
Right.
you and they mad, they want to unblock you, and then they text and they find out that they block you. Stand on the block list because you
You
should have
stand
never
on
blocked
block.
me anyway. Okay, you gonna be up there for not working and doing your job. Okay, not being you block. So at the end of the day, she blocked him first. He blocked her. Then she started making up these fake text messages. She took his number and put it in the name field of the actual contact, and then put another number in the actual number spot. So when she texts that phone and they text back, the contact name will be his number.
That's great.
And he went and he got a
She
test.
got too much time on her hands.
Even after he passed the test, people were still trying to dispute his test. The test was like stdcheck.com or something like that. But all you do is you put your zip code up there. They're going to give you the labs in your area to go to for them to take your blood after you pay for it, and they just upload the results up there. But
Right.
it just goes to show how people don't even care about how he cleared his name, and still running with this story of where's my chart. My chart is nothing but a website that keep all of your medical information and stuff in one
Exactly.
place. It's, you know what I'm saying? So
You can
but
set appointments. You can do everything. I teach people how to do that. But yeah,
yeah.
my chart
Nobody
is
ever wants to
legit.
hear the truth when the lie is just more salacious. It's just
Ooh.
what it is.
Right,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And y'all might not know, you remember the Shanquella Robinson story?
Hmm.
Yes.
I broke that story.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how Ebony said. That's
No,
how I know
that's
about
how I
him.
found you. That's how I
Yeah, I
know you.
broke
I
that
was
story.
like, if I hadn't heard the story, and I was glued to everything. I was like, oh, I got to know on top of it, okay? On
And
top of
now
everything.
I'm my hands out of it. I'm not. It's a mess
Mm,
between the dad and the mama and the sister and Crump and Sue Ann Robinson. It's a mess. Let me tell you something. When I first got this story, I was trying to get Mr. Bernard Robinson and Miss Salamandra up together. They was having marital problems, so they didn't want to do it. So the sister
mhm.
Quilla was like, well, Gerald, you'll have to do Shaquella's dad and then my mom separately, because so as I got into, knowing them and getting to know them, it just got to the point where it was like, listen, I don't have anything to do with what y'all have going on. This is about justice. We try to get
Right.
justice. And I had told them the day I spoke to them that I was going to get everybody picture, because they only had the names other than Khalil's picture. I got every
Mhm.
other person picture and I put it up on my blog, because I can do that. Mainstream media, they be scared for whatever reason, but I'm not scared, because I feel like that people need to know what you have done or what you are accused of doing. And none of
Yes.
y'all came back. Even the Nazir guy who wants us to believe he wasn't there, even
Right.
out of all of this, you still did not reach out to the mom, the dad, or the sister and say, hey, I wasn't there, but I'm sorry. Nobody's
Right.
told me anything. Like, you didn't even try to
Nope.
make yourself look innocent. Nobody apologized.
Mhm.
These girls, Dejanay, Winter, and Khalil, all went to Miss Salamandra's house, sat at her table while she fed them, and lied and told them to their face that her daughter had died from alcohol poisoning. Then the video comes out. It's a fight.
Mhm.
Right.
But
No, that wasn't a fight.
well, it was an assault. You know what I'm
The
It
saying?
was a
assault.
mauling.
Yes.
It was an assault.
It was an
But at
assault.
the end of the day, it has gotten to the point now where these attorneys have come in and they have done nothing but divide this family, to the point that I've tried to wake up the sister, and it's just I just can't do it. And then we found a post where a white lady had alleged that Miss Salamandra had, was drinking, allegedly got into an accident and paralyzed her husband, who was a doctor, from the waist down. And she actually wrote up a personal message to Miss Salamandra and put it on Facebook. It's up there right now, that when Miss Salamandra's daughter's story went viral, she wanted to remind Miss Salamandra what she had did to her husband. And it's just been a mess. With Mr. Bernard, they've been treating Mr. Bernard like he's a deadbeat father. They don't call him to nothing. They don't tell him about the meetings. They don't tell him about anything. He don't be knowing nothing. He finds out on TV just like us. And I was telling Quillen, y'all need to stop this. Y'all need to include him. Why would you not include the father who is online crying the way he is? Why would you do him like that? And Crump and Crump and Tamika Mallory, Mr. Bernard didn't want to go fund me. Well, what do your mom say about it? Well, we gonna keep it up. Mr. Bernard, we ain't trying to listen to him. They didn't want to hear anything because he had the money. He brought his daughter back. He paid for the funeral, insurance policy, stuff like that. But he didn't want to go fund me, and they would not respect his wishes. Now the sister spending the money everywhere, doing what she wanted to do.
I don't know why people have this fetish with that attorney Crump person, and I don't know what good he serves in the community, because I can't think of anything he's actually won or done for us. I don't understand.
Let me tell you something. I'm still working on
He
a
just
story right
popped
now.
up on the George Floyd. I mean, yeah, and
He
then
pops up on
now he
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah, but he messes up families' fights. Like I was telling the Robinson family. At some point, when one tactic don't work, when one tactic don't work, you got to, okay, I don't know what this is. When one tactic don't work, you got to try another tactic. And this tactic of going to the press conferences and the podiums and bashing these DAs and stuff, how about going to the district attorney and introducing yourself to them and trying to help get information and evidence to help get a case against whoever been accused, instead of just attacking them because they don't have no respect for you? Why don't you go and say, hi, my name is Mr. Jackson. I represent the Robinson family, and any information that we get, we will be more than happy to take it, bring it to your office so that it'll help you all in your investigation. Oh, these white people this and they do this, and we can't get just. It's sad that Black people got to go to podiums, to get justice and beg for justice. But
it's
we need a different tactic. Nobody want to educate our Black men. Nobody want to tell them that when the police pull you over, you just got to do what they tell you to do just so you can make it home and live.
Right. They're so quick to say what you don't have to do.
Right.
You don't. Yeah. Like it's real sickening. I mean, I think it's sick. I think that older generation, I'm glad we're kind of moving out of it, and the millennials are kind of paving this different way, and I'm enjoying seeing it, because in my time, Shari's time, we're 47, we'll be 47, I'll be 47 in March, but we got to have a leader. We got to have that Martin Luther King. No, the fuck we don't. We got to be the only peoples in America that they got to have leaders. The white folks don't have leaders, don't have nobody speaking for them. Speak for ourselves. We just need to get together. We need to band together to work together for the same cause. We all want the same things, but someone's got to be the boss. Why can't we just work together? Everybody can organize. We can organize and delegate different things to different people, to things that are best for people in different areas. But there just does not need to be another Martin Luther King or another Malcolm X. They paved the way for us, and now we should be able to build on that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Go ask Tamir Rice's mom how Ben Crump messed up her fight. You can Google that. She went ham on them. I have a story right now out of Fayetteville dealing with a guy. His name is Jason Walker. Crump them came into the city. He had got hit by an off-duty police officer. He was right across the street from his house, getting ready to cross the highway. Off-duty police officer sped up as soon as he got ready to go across the highway, and Jason jumped on the hood of the car to keep from being hit. Rolled off. The police officer pulled his car over, got out the car, and shot and killed Jason Walker. Crump them came into town, took the case, got all online and TV, went off on the Fayetteville Police Department, talked about how they were racist, talked about them like a dog, then called the family and told them that they can't even help them no more. But because it's stand your ground law. How is it stand your ground when a person jumps on the hood of a car to keep from being hit because you're speeding up on them and roll off? You don't mean to tell me you couldn't have kept on driving and just let him stay where he rolled at? You mean to tell me you had to get out your car, pull your car over, get out your car, shoot the man that's hurt, that's no threat to you, and it's self-defense?
Why you speed up though? That's the issue. Why did you even speed up?
Exactly. See, Ben Crump are attorneys. I've never seen them litigate a case. They are settlement attorneys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
they don't know how to go to trial.
Yes, exactly. They the first. I don't know. I don't know what it is in Black people. I don't know if he just automatically comes to the scene or if they're seeking him to come out, because all he does is garner attention to the
it's
case.
like those injury attorneys. You see them
ambulance chasers.
Yeah, that's what he is.
That's yes. It's like if there's some, like it's so disgusting, man. And, you know, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, okay, here's somebody who looks like they know how to get shit done. At first, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all these times later, we're still not getting any results. And I like Tamika Mallory. I think she is wonderful with her words, but baby, being able to write a good speech, I need you to be able to do something. And we know that, you know, some people can't do nothing, but don't get on the front lines with this marvelous, like, I have a dream speech. And not be willing to go to the bitter end. Those leaders that y'all are trying to emulate, they died for us. They put their lives literally on the line. And if y'all not willing to do that, y'all need to just stay at home. Stay at home. Going to jail, because you go into somebody's house because he about to marry this white woman in Kentucky, wherever the fuck he was. I don't even remember. They were so mad about that. I mean, her and Portia and somebody else, and they got arrested, and they was there for a few hours. Come on. I need y'all to do better. If y'all gonna be out there showing y'all's faces, do better.
And then there's some tea right here. Speaking on Tamika Mallory, another reason why I'm not dealing with the Robinson family anymore. Mr. Bernard, we're cool, but like as far as the mom and Quilla, is because, don't get me wrong, God has blessed me to be able to do what I do, right? I put the story out about Shanquella Robinson, right? I made the story go viral, my platform, right? Do you know that they was getting ready to have Shanquella start a foundation for her, and was getting ready to have the opening of it. Like they was going to do a brunch or what have you. They were bringing Tamika Mallory down. They were bringing some real household from somewhere down. And they had Sue Ann Robinson down. Rolled the red carpet out for everybody else, but then want to send me a link to buy a ticket. And I was offended by that, because I'm like, hold on. And you are about to make me and my 3 people pay for a $500 booth when I help get the story out. What has Tamika Mallory done? Nothing. What has this Real House, whatever done? Nothing. They ain't did nothing. They didn't even invite the father.
If it wasn't for you, nobody even would have heard of the story for real. Nobody was even saying anything about it.
Thank you. And you want to charge the person that helped you. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't look for families to do anything for me when I help.
They should have looked out.
But if you're going to invite me, don't invite me to no Eventbrite link to pay for no ticket when I'm the one that helped put the story out. But you rolling the red carpet down for Tamika Mallory. What has Tamika Mallory done for you other than say, hey, let me, you, Sue Ann, let's go out on a girls trip and go? What has she done? What has she done? Why did Diddy give her so much money? What has she done?
Oh, come on now. Do you know what did we doing?
Yeah,
Come on now.
right. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm,
what?
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Can somebody tell me what has Tamika Mallory done?
Yo,
Other than go live in the back of a van and talk about people trying to
right.
hurt you.
Yo, and her book is Chef's Kiss. Very good book, very well put together. But that is truly about it. Like I'm just sick and tired of seeing what I'm seeing for these same old faces and nothing is getting done.
Nothing is getting done.
We're still hashtagging these people that haven't done anything. I'm tired of seeing that. And I don't know what I want. I don't even know because I can't even say that I do much of anything. I'm just using my voice. I could probably get out there and try to do something, but
yeah.
I don't even know where to start. These people, she's been in this shit all her life. She's been chasing Farrakhan's robe. What the fuck she been doing her whole life? There are outlets. Y'all can go to the Breakfast Club and y'all can go to all these other outlets and say what y'all doing and all these. And Dr. Umar's ass too can say, well, he building a school. This school is it even done yet? All those people are saying what you need to be doing for the community, what we need to be doing for the community. But you out there and you ain't doing nothing.
Okay, y'all getting way too political for me. I gotta change it. I gotta switch it up. Very great arguments.
No, that's my
Very great
wheelhouse.
arguments.
I love it.
Thank
I'm
you
so
for your
thankful for you.
stories.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
thank you for your stories, but we gotta get into something else. So I went down a wormhole. So this thing happens from time to time. I'll hear something or see something, or somebody will have said something, and it'll just get me down this little hole of information.
Okay.
So the producer sends me this story about this man who is in a relationship with identical twins.
Okay.
Now, I've heard stories, of twins sharing a person, maybe for like a little fling of a time. But no, they are in like a relationship where the man only he dates he's with both of them, but he treats them like one person.
Oh.
So he does everything with them, like everything. So everything is like they're one person. So he don't take one on a date on this day and one of them have no. He's like, yeah. And I mean, this is like the first guy that they've ever shared. They've been together for like 10 years, and I was like, what?
I could never.
Mm.
I don't want to sleep with the
So,
same man my sister's sleeping with.
so this is the sisters. Hold on.
Jesus, what do they look like, Lord?
Let's see what they look like. Oh my Lord.
And I already know they can't be my people.
Okay, you want to say what color people y'all think they are?
I know they not black.
They got to be white.
They got to be.
They're Hispanic.
Oh, they're Hispanic. No.
Oh, well, man.
They're decent looking.
Yeah, they're
just
decent
certain
looking.
stuff black folks ain't about to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just all I'm gonna say about it. That's just stuff.
They're not. They just don't. It always. Why would anybody want to share a partner with their relative? That is weird.
That's weird. It's different when it's different women that's not related to you.
Exactly. But with your sister, can you imagine having a threesome with your sister?
That is nasty. That's
Or
like
your
incest almost, right?
I'm saying they be in the
So
same
that's
bed,
him.
all them
That's
same
him
juice.
and them.
And he's
He's not even like that. I wouldn't even.
He's not even.
But they be having different tastes and different type of, people as well,
And I don't want, that's true. And I don't want nobody to add me, but that's why they be having all them growths and different hairs growing different places and all that shit. They be having all that shit wrong with them. And
Yeah.
they be doing too much.
They be doing too much.
Too much.
So, so that made me look into who else is out here as twins dating the same people.
Mm.
So I found this story.
It's got to be a lot of them, probably.
Ooh.
I found this story.
What's the percentage on that?
But that's 2 times.
Wait a
Who
minute.
was that?
Is that triplets?
He is married to triplets.
And they black.
Married.
Well, they look like
triplets.
they look like they might have been from Africa somewhere. Where
They
they
are.
from?
They're from Kenya. Because in 2014, Kenya passed a law that you can have multiple wives. So he's married to triplets though.
To each his own. I only want one. One is enough.
Period.
One is enough. To each his own. I just feel like that's nasty. I mean,
With siblings for sure.
And they each have him. See, there's a schedule. They each have him a day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other days they date him all together. But they don't all have
That's stupid.
fun time together. Like the sisters.
Yeah, they do.
The twins have them all together.
Wow.
So,
yeah, they do. They may not be doing it at the same time, but yeah. That should be lingering inside of you for 3 days.
Yeah.
That's you still getting a little piece of your sister inside of you once you do it.
Yeah.
That's gross.
That's nasty.
I can't even imagine. I don't even want
and then
it.
I was like, oh my gosh, when I started looking at it, I was like, oh my gosh, they're black.
Right.
And that's again, I'm not trying to say anything about people from different cultures because even though they're black, they're still from a different culture. That's why they be having those growths and all them shits you see on the damn History Channel. The shit is not normal to be doing all those different things. And not to say, I mean, look, I don't like to yuck nobody's yum. That's just disgusting. So it's yuck.
All I gotta say is just nasty. That's just nasty. It's nasty.
It is. I cannot even imagine my sister and me with somebody else. I'd be like, even the people that see me fuck with now, I'd be like, yuck. I cannot imagine.
Yuck. Yuck.
I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no parts of my siblings, anything.
Nothing.
The males
my
or
kids
the
can't even
females.
drink after me. So no. That's a hard no for me.
Yeah. I want to thank y'all so much for having me tonight. I got to go eat my food. I'm so hungry.
Hungry.
Okay.
Listen, I want to come back on again so I can be fully prepared and everything. So give me a time and a date so I can actually take off.
It'll have to be. It's gonna have to be February. The probably the first Tuesday after Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And definitely get your kink meter up because we nasty on here. And if you ain't gonna come in
listen,
nasty,
that's what I'm saying. I will be more relaxed and I'll be able to have a little bit of time to actually read up on y'all and see what y'all do and how y'all. So I'll be more, you know what I'm saying? So I just I want to be able to have my hair wrapped up and my shirt. I mean, look at me. I'm just
before you go,
because we want to throw them legs back.
Before you go, tell everybody. Yeah, you got to get your legs thrown back at least once on the show. But anyway, tell everybody where they can find you, and just give them your spiel before you go.
Yes, you can find me on the ncbeat.com. That's THENCBEAT.com. Facebook, the North Carolina Beat. Instagram, the North Carolina Beat. Twitter, the NC Beat. Or you can just Google us. You know, that's where you can find us at. If if you have a story that you think the public should know about, contact us on any of those social platforms, and it's gonna come to me. And as long as you have a receipt, if you don't have no receipts, you got to go to the next blogger like Tasha K. Okay, that's going.
Okay,
that's who I really wanted to talk to you about, but we'll say that one for the next time.
Oh, you want to? Okay, yeah, let's say that for the next.
I will say it for the next time.
Let's say
but,
Woody for the next time.
Yeah, because she's a fan of the show, and she's been on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so yeah, we gotta talk some Tasha K.
Woody is a fan of the show. Well, hopefully she'll be watching us in jail when we talk about her, because but.
That's why I said I've been seeing them stories popping up. I've been seeing them stories popping up on you. I was like, oh, we definitely gonna talk about the friend of the show.
Oh, we definitely gonna talk about Woody, because I mean, like, if I rock with y'all, right? I'm not gonna be on the phone secretly recording you. I don't know. People just not good friends.
Right.
And me as a good friend, I just can't be friends with somebody that's not a good friend. And the stuff, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it.
Oh, and I'm in Birmingham. So anytime you're in this area, let's have lunch. Okay.
I was just down there with my Aunt Kaya about 3 months ago. She was down there performing at some club down there. I forgot what.
Wait, My Neck, My Back?
Yes, that's my auntie. Yes, I travels with the queen. The throw up missus, baby.
I love her. That's my theme song, baby.
Yes. And listen, y'all got to come to the NC Beat too. We need to maybe when this Jake stuff pop out, because I want a lot of creators. We want to come together and have a big panel so we can talk. So I definitely want y'all to come on, because I love y'all energy. I love y'all. I love your energy.
And we love you. We want you to be relaxed. We understand that you're hungry. You got to eat that Burger King. You're probably the only person keeping it open, so we ain't gonna be mad at you.
And then it's like I forgot I could have kept my band on and just hopped on in here, but it's like I just went in the house.
Yeah, understand.
I love it.
It's okay.
Oh, so what's she gonna say? Listen, Tasha got mad at me because she wanted to be my friend so bad. She was calling me and begging me to come on her show. I had did a story about a pastor who, private investigator, gave me some information of the pastor and his side chick who was on the praise and worship team, was walking out the back of a hotel, got him. And she wanted me to come over there and talk about it. So I did. I did her a favor. I did. But I don't know you like that not to write about you. So when she got online and she started with Cardi B, she didn't like the fact that I said word on the curb, Tasha K trying to sell us tickets to her pity party and ain't nobody buying them. And that little line right there made her block me, remove me, and everything. And she just been bald-headed to me ever since.
Listen, well, I feel like no love be lost. So let's go. I cannot wait.
Listen, we might got to schedule that one a little early. Y'all want to wait till after February?
Yeah, I go to work for 2 weeks. So
okay.
I don't want to take my recording stuff with me because I don't know my work schedule.
And I will open my schedule up for you.
Yeah, just and also send me your information so I can follow y'all. Yeah.
Okay.
Your personal pages and your I got this page, but yeah, so I can follow y'all.
I love you.
Okay, cool.
Now don't have nobody up here. Don't have nobody up here talking about, Mr. Jackson, a friend of the show. We had him on there, child. We got to talk about it. No, I'm just
Hey, for real, we not messy.
Wait, time out. We won't ever do that unless you start acting like she acted.
Or Ari Spears acted.
Or Ari Spears acted.
With his fat ass.
Okay.
But allegedly.
Another friend of the show.
Another fat face online. So, excuse
Oh,
me, because I didn't have one too many drinks.
listen, I see. I want to have my. See what I'm
My glass
saying?
is empty.
See, that's what we got to do this again. February. Send me the date for real, because I'm gonna take off
Okay.
that night. I'm definitely gonna take off for that night. And then I had spoke too fast for this night. I was told my team I was gonna be live. Well, my people, I was gonna be live all week, and then I told you at the same time Tuesday. So it kind of threw me for a loop. So, but I got it. I got it. February. We in there. That's gonna be a good show. I'm coming dressed down. I don't know what I'm gonna wear.
You're gonna be butt naked at the end, so it don't matter.
Oh, what y'all trying to get me set up in?
We taking your virginity over here, honey.
Oh, we
This is
gonna
This
crazy.
this right here, we just stuck the head in a little bit. The next time,
we gonna see what the
Just
mood
hey,
giving.
it's
hey,
about right.
we just rim the tip. That's
Yeah,
it.
we gonna see what the mood giving, because they all be trying to figure out, child. They be like, boy, you talk too much shit not to know what you be doing now.
No, and to be perfectly honest, you know what I'm saying, are we are we are about our guests.
Yeah.
But you know, for the most part, we have our own show set up, and that's how we run it.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
if anyone wants to, we don't usually ask questions about
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get
anything
in your
about.
personal life
Yeah, it's
and
about our
stuff
show. We
like
want to,
that,
well, we get in your
Yeah.
personal life, but it's
but not
more
like
like
that.
Right, I
not
get what
like
you're saying. Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is not what we do, but we
Damn.
trying to see what you're doing. We're trying to see what
Hey,
you're
because you
doing.
seen them teeth is white. You seen them teeth is white. They straight.
Listen,
He
she
got
trying
a
to see.
job. Well, you know,
Ooh, she trying to
the
see
little
what the baddest
criteria.
blogger doing. You ain't heard
Baby,
my song? Huh? You better go listen to it.
listen, I couldn't have been more excited when she said
Thank
that you were coming on the show, only because like I respect the journalism
Yes.
that you actually do, and the
Thank you.
respect and
Thank
the time that you took out
Yes.
with Shanquella Robinson's family. I
Yes.
thought it was beautiful. I
Yes.
watched it from the beginning.
Thank
You know what
you.
I'm saying? And that is, it wasn't about the mess. It was really about trying to get justice for that one
Justice.
girl.
I
Period.
cannot believe that the FBI told this family that they could not determine how she died.
When we saw it with our own eyes. But do we expect anything different from this government?
No,
No.
it's like you want the toxicology report from the Mexican authorities, and you believe everything else. But why, when it comes to the autopsy, that's why you got the wrong lawyers on the case. I told Quilla from the beginning, before they was even hired Crump. I said, if you hire Crump, Shanquella's not gonna get no justice.
Listen, had that been little Ashley Judd or Jessica Jackson,
I would have went to Lee Merritt before Crump. And I like Lee Merritt because every case he takes, the person goes to jail. Like, he don't go, you don't see him at the podium more. Show me side by side how many times you see Lee Merritt at a press conference before some charges have been filed going off on the prosecutors.
Yo, and that's for any case. Tell me.
Any case. He has never.
He feel like the Don King. He like the Don King of settlements.
Yeah.
Trash.
Trash. They chased ambulance. We was in Elizabeth City one time when Andrew Brown Jr. got shot in the back of his head. He came up there and them people was like, the streets gonna get justice, Trump. You hear me, nigga? The streets gonna get justice. Get out of here. We don't want you down here. Sure was. I still got the recording on my blog.
I wish, look, when I'm so close. I don't know how far I am from you, but I've been wanting to get out in the midst of things like this.
Yeah.
So please, I will take time off. If there's any type of march or any, you need just more beats on the street, more feet on the street, please.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, send me your information so we can be in contact. Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. Y'all should be bigger than what y'all are, but y'all going places because I love this. I've always wanted to just be a part of the conversation, not like always leading the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's because people are watching our shit and they're stealing it and they're blowing up. I'm not going to say those other podcasters, but we've had shit. We've been doing this for 4 years, honey. 4. And our viewership is not what it should be because people are taking our content and making it their own. Because I'll be reaching out to people. They listen, hey, please, for your feedback, just whatever you can give. And then we turn
Then
around,
we
they listen
turn
to the
around.
episodes, and they talking about our shit.
Yeah.
Bitch, you might as well dress up as me and be on there.
Yeah. I had to block a big blog, because they always use my blog to reference, like they'll use my blog to get stories and then go and actually Google it and use the media out, the white people stuff, instead of showing love to the black people. You feel what I'm saying? And then, like you said, they take your content, and people don't understand. Okay, we want people to share our content as well because that also helps us get publicity. But when we got big stories and certain stuff going on, you taking our stuff is making you money.
Right.
That traffic need to be coming back to us. You feel what I'm saying? And if you ain't shout me out or saying shout out to such and such or shout out to such and such and giving us credit, then don't just take my stuff and just use it as your own.
Yo, and
that's why I wanted you on the show. I was like, as soon as I read that story, I was like, I'm about to send him a message right now and see if he gonna be on this show.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it.
I don't even want to keep talking about Tasha K. Then we'll let you go because we know you want to eat. But she was on here, and we use friend of the show very loosely because she did not share us. She did not say she was going to be on this show. She didn't do anything for us. Right. She did not help us at all.
That's what I want to do.
Everybody that's been on the show, with the exception of Aries and her, because everybody else has always made a whole little video saying, hey, this week I'm going to be on Nationally Unbothered podcast. Yeah. Make sure y'all watch it and share it on theirs and tag us. Like everybody was doing that, but she did not. And everything was set up like asking questions, how you want it done? You want us to do it this way? You want us to do that? And then still do nothing. Like,
and I'm not even gonna get on Chelsea's lame ass. I'm not gonna get on her ass.
Oh, wait, we gonna get on all them, because let me tell you, I tell people all the time, why does my little intimidate your much? You have a bigger platform than me. Why does it hurt you to share me who is coming up? But you know what it is? It's because when people that's big like this, they really don't have no substance to how they made it. Like when we talk to them, it's like, well, how did they really make it? Because you sound like a dumb about rock. So it's like when they hear us and how we talk, they see us surpassing them. They see us becoming bigger one day, bigger than them. You feel what I'm saying? And they don't want to share us.
That's so crazy because like I have so many people be like, oh, I want to start a podcast. Yeah. I will get on the phone with them. I will video with them. I will go with them to help pick out the stuff that they need. Like I don't care. Like I feel like we all winning if one of us is winning.
We are all winning.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it
don't even make sense.
Yes, I'm like, if Rihanna would have not made Fenty just because of Victoria's Secret, then what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just help each other out. Like I just don't get it. Yeah. But
that's what I wanted to do for this. Oh my gosh!
You do what? This is an awesome show.
Exactly, and this is the introduction.
I'm putting it on my show because
this is your introduction to us. And now you can see exactly who we are, who you see us to be is who we are. We're like this 100%. You want to talk about loyalty and friendships?
Yes.
She's been a part of my life for 35 years plus. If it ain't nobody else, it's us. That's how we do.
Right.
I know that's right. Period.
So, yes.
Period. So y'all know what a friend is.
Hey.
We're sisters.
Hey.
Exactly.
Ups, downs, in betweens.
And nothing can
mad,
but
happy,
keep me from
bitch.
it.
I don't care if you mad at me. I'm calling you any fucking way until you get happy again, bitch. That like
I'll go up at your house. Don't fucking play with me.
You know what? Somebody came in my chat and they was like, because I was talking about old girl the other day, and they was like, "You just jealous of her? She gon' baby. Why would I be jealous of somebody that's in a $4 million debt? Like, you have like." I like my money. I don't love it. I like my money. But you think I'm jealous of somebody that's in a $4 million debt? And you so
and she got another one knocking on the door.
Knocking on the door with Kevin Hart.
Yes, it's
Exactly.
knocking. It's
Nobody
knocking.
got ain't
And
nobody
you
got
got
time
two
for that.
criminal charges thing possibly hanging over your head. The line on the bankruptcy and extortion for Kevin Hart. But
Exactly.
my thing is, all Cardi B
Allegedly.
asked you,
Let's say allegedly.
allegedly, all Cardi B asked you
Allegedly.
to do was take the video down and apologize. You couldn't do that,
Exactly.
and you knew you was wrong.
Dead wrong. Knew she was not knew. What she was saying was not
Dude, she
factual.
didn't have nothing. And
But
then
she went over there to Africa for that little time she was over there.
Yeah. Hiding
And
that
tried to
woman.
do some things with the,
That's so she can hide some money. That's so she
But
can
that's
hide money.
embezzlement. You can't take
That's
some.
so she could go
Cardi B
hide
won
money.
that money.
They went over there to hide money.
Yeah, Cardi B won
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Cardi B won that money. That the moment that she won that default judgment, all of your money up to $4 million was hers. So you moving her, that's her money.
Right.
You can't move her money. That's like embezzlement. You're taking somebody else's money and using it and spending it and doing other stuff with it.
She should literally be living in her mother's basement. Or
and then she want to get on my
raised her.
phone and try to tell me how all these other bloggers and how all these other people, crossed her and how she, girl, ma'am.
That's because when people reach out for help, like you reach out for help, you think, oh my God, this is the great opportunity for us. And it turns out it's really kind of the worst experience ever, because it's really the worst experience ever.
I don't know any person on YouTube that has fallen out with as many people Tasha K has fallen out with. It's
and like nobody's.
She falls out with everybody.
What are the fucking odds?
Other than her husband and her kids. They're the only people she don't fall out with.
And I heard those was on the brink.
Because
allegedly,
if I was the husband, I just hope at some point he learned a little bit more better English and ask her what the hell she got going on and why because I would have been divorced her. I would have been gone.
Well,
but to each
you heard it here, folks.
Home.
You heard it here first, folks.
Listen.
Yes. Oh, Ebony, why don't you go ahead and take us out? Just go ahead and take us out. This has been a great, fantabulous show. Just go ahead and take us out. Because you know what? It's going to happen in 2.56 seconds. Y'all going to start another conversation. And Gerald, we could have went through the whole Tasha K.
I know, right? If it wasn't recording, I would have flipped my thing on and got it. I would have been like, look, forget that burger, but it's okay. It's okay.
Let's go.
Y'all can follow Naturally Unbothered on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. Please email us at naturallyunbothered2@gmail.com. Leave us a message. We welcome the feedback, the comments, and show ideas. Ebonites, you know how I adore your advice requests, so keep them coming. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Audible, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Please make sure you are tuning into us on YouTube. I've said this before. We are not wham bam thank you ma'ams. We are those people y'all call back. So we are those booty calls that y'all call back. We in permanent rotation. So why aren't we in your permanent rotation? Okay, please subscribe, make us a regular booty call, put us in your rotation, rate us, leave us a review, and select that notification bell so that you are notified every Thursday when we upload new episodes. I got my titties out for y'all today. I don't usually do this. I almost put them on the glass. Come on, help me out. If you're looking for Naturally Unbothered merch, please visit www.naturallyunbothered.com. That is www.naturallyunbothered.com and get one of our good wholesome shirts. And click on that merch link, please. If y'all want to learn,
not that Gabrielle Union hoe, not that Gabrielle Union hoe.
Oh no, this good and wholesome. She just a hoe, allegedly. From her own words, she said it. She said she was loose in the industry. I didn't say it. I mean, anyway, look, if y'all want to know all about the hoes in the industry, if y'all want to know who I don't like in the industry, who I do like in the industry, if y'all just want to know more about me, please call 205-308-8004. That is 205-308-8004. And if y'all want to know how to follow up with NC NC please, the NC please, please, please reach out to us or reach out to him. He gave y'all his information. Tell all y'all hoe ass friends. Tell all y'all other hoe ass friends, your hoe ass mama, daddy, everybody that's a hoe. Tell them to tune in to Nationally Unbothered.
All right, y'all. Until next time,
Okay.
Gerald, thank you for coming.
Thank
We
you for having me.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
You got little dimples.